Alrighty guys, so today's video starts out with us doing some basic base work, upgrading some farms, working on money, all that good stuff, and then later on in the video we actually end up making a new armor set. So I hope you enjoy the video. So in today's episode, OBS was acting weird, so both some of the audio that I recorded and some of the gameplay that I recorded towards the end got deleted. But to sum up what's happening in this first part of the video, where the audio got deleted, I decided I wanted to upgrade our farms, and in doing so, I bought a bunch of spawner keys with pretty much all of our money. Ended up getting some good spawners. Some highlights we got were 2 iron golem spawners. We got a breeze spawner, so that was very good. And then in this first part of the video, I'm actually making a farm that ended up not working at all. So later you'll see that I make another one. I'm making this farm, I'm thinking it's gonna work. Lava above them. Iron golems don't spawn in water, I think, is the issue with the spawners. So then I go over to another chunk in our farm plot, start digging that out right here, as you can see. And I end up with something that the iron golems can't walk through just because they're too tall, and then a slime in a boat to bait them. Pretty much, and then they walk over and I stand there with my auto clicker. Auto clickers are allowed for AFKing farms. They're not allowed for PvPing, but they are allowed for farming. So I just kind of stand there, and that lets me get a ton of iron. And the reason I wanted all this iron was to make these hoppers. So the hoppers are for the storage system in the mega base, and now on with the video. We're gonna start out the new mega base, and we're gonna start it with the storage room. It's gonna be a center out base. I think I'm gonna do like a space station type of base. And the center bit's going to be the storage room, and probably an armory too. I think it'll be storage room and armory. We'll see how that turns out. We'll just go get started. Now, I'm not sure what blocks I want to use yet. I think I want to use some white blocks, so maybe calcite, some pale oak, some concrete would be good. But for now, we can just go drop off the stuff, put it in a chest, run home. Here we are. Maybe we'll do it out of endstone since it is in the end. But now that this is claimed, we can safely drop off all these materials in here and continue working. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to collect some endstone. And just for now, I'm going to mark out the kind of rings and general shape of my base. We'll see if we keep it with endstone, but maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just keep it with concrete or something, but we just don't have a lot of that right now. We don't have any of that right now, actually. So we're gonna do endstone for now. Even though I do have an elytra on this, it is still scary mining over the void like this. So I did just drop all those into the void, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Alrighty guys, so I used to wear this armor on a different server, and it kind of stuck with me, so we're going to remake it. The reason I hadn't thought of it until now is that it's just not as strong as netherite, but seeing as there's not many other players, it doesn't really matter. It's a very specific, it's iron armor with diamond trims, so, and I do need the silence trim, which I don't have yet. I do have the flow part, so it's flow on the helmet and boots, and then it's silence on the middle 2 pieces, but it's iron armor, and then the whole thing's diamond trims. So I could see if I could pull up a picture of it, but it just kind of occurred to me that with custom enchants, because you get resistance from the custom enchants and all that stuff, should be strong enough to work. So we're going to do that. Alright, so we're going to craft each piece. Alright, so there is the full set of iron armor. Now we need to get maxed out regular enchantments on it. And then I also want to, I will clear this random stuff out of my what is this, vault eventually. But not right now. Let's see if there's even any good enchants in here. Okay, so we'll just go fully with villagers then. That's fine. I do have to remember as well, there's a decent bit of, there's decent bit of stuff in here too. This is, okay, so that's all the unbreaking books and 2 of the mending books. That's very nice. And because we do have a special rank, paid rank on here, we do have /E anvil, which, super nice. Okay, now this needs soul speed, this needs swift sneak. Swift sneak, so soul speed's right here, perfect. We have another soul speed book just in case. And then I know I have an extra swift sneak book somewhere. And then we'll do all the custom enchants. And then this is a good opportunity since I got this set before I started making the videos. This is a good opportunity to see how the sets are made. So let's just pop that on, pop this on, and boom. That is a maxed out iron set. Let's see. We'll do this in a chest here. Not in this chest, just because this chest already has a few items in it. I know I can empty them out, but still. I feel like we have a lot of chests, so I want to try not to make some, but that's okay. We have plenty of stuff to spare, so we'll make this armor set in. We'll make it right here. Perfect. Create a private chest. That's right. I do use regular sword and all that, so maces are staying. It's just the armor. It's just something a little bit unique to me. So let's find where my best books are. Oh, I won't have my speed though. My speed 3. I'll have the speed 2, but I won't have the speed 3 book because that is a super enchant and those are super expensive. Hellforge goes on all pieces, so we'll drop that down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect amount of slots for this too. So we need Enlighted, and then this one's also missing Overload, which I've just never gotten so far, so maybe we'll spend some money into that today. We'll see. Smoke Bomb, Voodoo, and then more Hellforged, of course. So we may need to open up some books here too, because I don't know if we have all the books that we need to make this set. And I'm not worried too much about losing my levels. I don't want to jinx us, but I guess we can always grab a few extra totems just in case we need to grab those quickly. So Smoke Bomb is a chestplate one? Yes, it is. And then maybe I'll keep these boots just until I can get another speed 3, because I do really like being fast. So we'll open up these books. Then we tinker the ones that we don't want. Self-destruct we don't want. Fortify we'll keep. And this is just like, this is up to you. Kind of like that. That sounds good. Okay. And then we get this dust, which can improve the rates of the other books. And then we actually, yeah, I guess we'll just drop all these in here. Okay, same deal. We got 2 more Hellforged books here, which is perfect. And Voodoo, look at that. So I'm gonna go put these back in this chest that we're using, just so I don't forget. So Voodoo's the chest plate one, this and this, and then we'll keep it off the boots for now, just because we don't have all the enchants for that. So this one should be missing 1. This one should... Okay, so these are just missing Enlighted, which is kind of hard to get. We'll try, but there's a good chance that we don't end up with Enlighted, which is unfortunate. So we do have more books. Oh, I don't have my helmet on, which is why I'm losing hunger, and I don't have any food, because I'm used to not having to deal with that. But, so, you'll notice these rates are kind of terrible. So, this dust that we get from tinkering can fail, but it can also succeed, giving us all these other dusts which improve the rates in different ways. So let's get rid of all that, and we don't really need the red dust just because we want the success rate to be 100%. And I do have some stored up from making the initial set, plus I do have an extra set in here. 94, so that needs 6, so we'll do 5 and 1. Look at that. And I'll cut to just when we have all these ones on, and then we'll try to get the rest of the books in a minute. Alright, so we added all those books on, and then I just realized I was going to go put this dust away, but we're going to need more if we want to add Enlighted on all these. So I'll just drop this in here for now. Keep opening this up. Alright, so here we are at spawn, and we are going to try and get some more Enlighted. So we're going to do /CE info real quick and just check what level it is, because it may be... The reason it's so hard to get might be... Oh, it is legendary and mythical. Okay, so it shouldn't be too hard to get. If it was just mythical, that would be really low chances and maybe not worth it, but we have 110 million, and we want some enchantment shards, and we just want as many as we can get. 14 million left, and we're just gonna... Maybe I shouldn't have gotten all these. Do I actually have enough for a super enchant? 50 and 50. Let's see. Because if we can, maybe we'll do that. No, I'm 4th. Oh, I can buy that though. Do we do that instead? And just wear this, just for now. I am gonna also put it back on. Oh, I have 2 more. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me see. That's the implants working where my hunger is going up, and that's why I don't carry food on me. Though I should carry some food regardless. So we're gonna get 2 more enchantment shards. Use this to get a super enchants key. That's super annoying. Bang. And we're going to open this up. So let's see what we get from the super enchants key. We did just use nearly all our money. We're going to be able to get 4 of those advanced crates, but I'm going to go to dinner in a moment here, and we can AFK our money farm and see if that gets us enough for completing the set. But let's see what we get from this first. Healthsteel 1. So that's pretty bad, I will say. We do have Healthsteel 2 here and Healthsteel 3 here. Healthsteel 1 is not great. I was hoping for something a little bit better. Maybe another Speed 3 book would be good, so we can have those new boots. Retaliation is very good. Resilience, I think, is good. Lifeline is essentially like a totem. That's pretty good. Double Strike's, of course, good. I only have Double Strike 1. I could have used another Double Strike 1. Critical is really good. It makes all your hits critical hits, which is insane. I'm not sure what Adrenaline does. Abiding, I do have an extra book of that, I believe. And that... what does that do? That makes your item not break. So that's nice. Maybe we can drop that. You know what we could do, actually? We could get Abiding on all the iron armor, and then it really does we don't have to worry about durability at all, which that's the biggest thing with iron armor. But for now, we're gonna get another 12 shards, and we'll use those to get these advanced custom enchants keys, and we're just gonna quick open them just because it's not that exciting. Which one is it? It's this one. So we got all rare books, so that's terrible because we can't even get enlightened from that. We're gonna want to AFK our money farm so we can get more books here. So I'll bring us back once we have what we need. Alrighty guys, so unfortunately this is the part of the video where the video part cut out, not the audio, so I don't have gameplay to put over the audio, but to sum up what happened, the iron set got finished, and then we actually ended up black scrolling Hellforged off of the armor set because we're going to put Abiding on, and Abiding makes it so armor can't break, and Hellforged makes it so armor mends, so it's kind of redundant to have both of those on at once, and you can only have a limited number of the regular custom enchants, so I decided to take off Hellforged because I think that would free up some space and we could put on some other enchants, test out some new stuff. Additionally, we did get a double damage book for our sword, so we now have that applied. I then spent a while looking around for the silence rim, which I do need for the middle 2 pieces, but unfortunately I was unsuccessful. I did find about 3 ancient cities, but none of them had the silence rim in them, so we're gonna have to do that still. We did also run into a trial chamber while trying to dig down and find an ancient city, so I didn't actually do it there, but I saved it for later so we can do that with some teammates. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and if you are interested in seeing more of this content, I do have more videos on my page. And I hope to see you again next time. Thank you.